I think Yugoslavia also did help inaugurate an idea that you don't debate ideas, you denounce. In other words, they could have debated my interpretations, which is the way you usually do it in the old days. But it seems this is an era that despises debate. And denunciation as being an enemy is really the main way you deal with contrarian views. And that was certainly the case here. And there was a demonization of dissent. That's what I found very striking, the demonization of dissent. It was like a little bit like a religious war, and I was a heretic. And because I was a heretic, I should be burned at the stake. It's not as if basically you can debate my ideas on heresy, but you simply burn them at the stake, and those are the problem. It also serves to basically send out a warning to others who might be considering writing dissenting views as well. And what I didn't realize, I think, is this is becoming a more generalized tendency, not just with Yugoslavia, but with a whole range of issues. And clearly we're seeing it now in full flower with the Ukraine war, where any dissent is demonized as pro-Russian. And in the most illogical ways in many cases. Those who argue against military aid to Ukraine are held to be basically taking a view that's pro-Russian automatically. That doesn't make any sense. You're against military aid to Ukraine. That doesn't mean you favor military aid to Russia. But logic has nothing to do with this. The purpose of this is denunciation. It's very often orchestrated. It was very orchestrated in the case of the Yugoslav case, and it's being orchestrated now. I have to say, you have, in both cases, you really did have powerful interests that benefited, and in particular the military industrial complex, the U.S. foreign policy establishment, the intelligence agencies and both sides of the Atlantic. They're all benefiting immensely from these wars, and they have a lot of power. And they're trying to use that power not only to get their way in terms of policy, but to squelch any dissent, and so far with remarkable effectiveness.